This is one of the conversations I wish someone had with me earlier in life. Now, if you're someone who is pressured to figure out what the year has for you already, this video is for you. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. The jazz hands are back. Happy New Year. I am yours truly, Lady Lara, your internet auntie, and we are back with another video that will give you insight before you make that big decision. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, the month January has a way of lying to us. It makes you feel like if you have not figured out what you want to do for the year by this time, then you are lagging behind. And then to make things worse, people are still basking in their glory from last year, their win. Now, the thing about making decisions is that you need to take your time to be sure that the decisions you plan to make will favor you on the long run. I can remember when I joined the bandwagon of, okay, everyone is making decisions, let me join them. It's not as if I knew what I wanted, I had no clarity, I had no direction, but I just felt, Lara, people are doing it. Let's do it. And at the end of the day, I made some very, very bad decisions. Let's go back to some years ago when I started my job. I didn't plan to start my master's immediately, but I was pushed, pick your form. And then I started the master's. I did a field of microbiology that I was not interested in. But you know, sometimes with the way Nigeria works, you don't even have the ability to say no. Now, I started the program, and guys, I have never felt like this in my life. When I saw my first semester results, I cried. But luckily, I had someone who actually advised me, so it made it a little bit easier. But at that point in time, I had no choice. I had already made my bed and I had to lie. What to last year? People are like, you've been here for so long, you've not done your PhD, blah, blah, blah. And yet again, I decided to follow their talk. I bought the form. But God so kind, something happened, so I couldn't go. And then in hindsight, I look at it and I say, will I have been able to sustain it? Number one, I just had a baby. Number two, I have other kids to think about. Number three, I have not read in a couple of years. Like PhD is not beans wherever you're doing it. And now I'm really grateful that I took my time. I wasn't pressured. I didn't rush. And now this year, I feel prepared. I feel better that when I pick the form, I will go in there with a clear head and with the ability to counter the world. This is what I wish I understood better. Pressure does not mean urgency, and fast decisions does not equate to wise decisions. Because the calendar has changed does not mean that your life has to automatically change. Before you make certain decisions, ask yourself, are these decisions important? Do they favor me on the long run? Would I be happy that I made them? So if you're about to make a big decision, here are 10 things you should consider. Now remember, this channel is to help young people, both male and female, make the right decisions. So I have grouped these 10 points with labels. So in case you fall under any of these labels, know that that particular point is for you. Now, point number one, my creatives gather here. You know, you're all thinking, I want to be authentic. I want to make something different. Of course, it is a nice feeling to be an innovator. But guys, let us be realistic. There is nothing new under the sun. Everything that needs to be made has already been made. You can improve upon something. Just improve upon something that is already existing. Or better still, if you want something, make that change. It could be maybe the coffee you drink. It could be the clothes you're wearing. Maybe it's too hard for you. Just pick something, work on it, and voila, we will be ready to accept it. So stop looking for original ideas. Work on it. Go and do your remix, and we'll be ready to take whatever you have to offer us. Copy first, think later. Now, many of us are like, when I come out, I want to do something different. I want to stand out. Now, this point is kind of similar to the last point, but guys, do what you like, copy what you like. There is a reason you like what you like. And then after you have copied from people that do things that you like, you now have to think about what makes them think that way. So imitate first, then emulate later. That is where your style will speak to you. And this particular point is for that person who is overthinking and for beginners. If you're wondering where to start, Just copy your heroes, copy the ancestors, and then with time, you know what you like, you know what you don't like. Point number three, pressure makes you hurry. Clarity slows you down and gives you the insight that you need. This particular point is to my people pleasers. Now, many a times we rush to make certain decisions because we don't want to explain, we are ashamed, or better still, we don't want to talk about what we want. Do not be hasty to make decisions. Sit with it. Politely decline. I'm not feeling this. Can I have some time to think about it? Nobody shall beat you. Make that decision at your own time, at your own pace. Point number four. Looking back at my first YouTube video, guys, I'm ashamed. I have to cover my face. I was swollen. I was like 8 months pregnant. My big nose, my thick lips. I know, guys. But if I had waited to be perfect, I would not be here with my 29th video. I know, right? So you need to show up ugly. Trust me, it will not feel perfect once you start. But with time, practice, with little improvements here and there, you get to where you want to be. But now, disclaimer, if you want to start something and you have the funds to get the right equipment, want to start creating videos online, buy them. If you can afford mentoring, please go ahead. But if you're a young man who has a passion for talking to people, who wants to do something different, carry down your phone, no matter how bad it is. Wait for the sunlight. Be strategic. Be intentional. Point number five is for those people who like to perform publicly. Start small. Avoid loud announcements. Start little by little what you have to do, and then you improve with time. You don't need to go online and be like, something is cooking, anticipate, and then you end up not doing anything at all. So take your time. Do not announce what you have to do like it's election result. Who cares? Just do you. I, your internet auntie, is giving you the permission to do that thing. This particular point is for people who are waiting for validation, people who are waiting for permission. Maybe you're waiting for a sign. God just say, I shall I take it. It's a lie. You don't need approval. You don't need a mentor. You don't need one more person to say, go ahead and do this. All you have to do is just start. Be like Nike. Just do it. This next point is an extension of the previous point. You do not need approval. I know it's nice when people say, oh my God, I enjoyed your video. Oh my God, I love what you're doing. But if you are waiting for approval, you have signed yourself up for failure. Okay, so the days where they don't clap for you or they give you a thumbs up, you don't do anything because you are riding on the high that somebody likes what you're doing, it's wrong. And you know the beautiful thing about approval, when you stop needing it, that is when people start respecting you. So stop waiting for validation. Stop waiting for somebody to tell you, oh my God, you did so well. Stop waiting for external validation. Do things because you want to. Do things because you have a voice, you have a talent, you have a gift, you have something that is worth being shown to the world. Very painful that some people do not come from an environment that supports their growth, but that is why we have channels like this to give you the awareness that you need. And it's important that if you want to make a decision, you need to be aware of yourself, of your environment. So if you do not have a supportive environment, you cannot expect to get wisdom when you come from an environment that is toxic. People there are small-minded. People there don't care about you. So what you need to do is move on. Either you leave that environment or you look for a way to exist, but make sure you guard your energy jealously. Know this, if you do not edit your environment will edit you. My over explainers, come here, come forward. This point is for you. Stop trying to please invisible people. There are times you want to do something, but the next thing, is he watching? Is she watching? What if I mess up? What if you don't mess up? What if you do just fine? What if you're supposed to make that particular mistake at that particular time to redirect you? So stop trying to impress invisible people. Sometimes those people don't just even care. They're not paying attention to what you're doing. So go ahead and do what you have to do. And the last point is a very, very important. And this point cuts across, I think, every aspect of life, be it your work life, your starting over, relationships, career. Ask yourself, does this thing give me peace? Peace is important. Peace is paramount. Is it, am I doing this thing for the applause, for like 5 minutes of fame, or for like 5 months? So after 5 years, will I be happy that I made this choice? Ask yourself and be honest with yourself. That way, it'll be easier for you to make those decisions that you need to make in the coming year or for the rest of your life. If I were to talk to my younger self, I would tell her this: a calm decision is way better than a rushed decision. So tell your internet auntie in the comment section that particular decision you want to make. Maybe I might just have an insight or two for you. So till I come your way, stay blessed. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And your internet cousin has woken up. So bye guys. Happy New Year.